In this video, I'm going to cover the subscription trap budget and how invisible monthly payments quietly drain your wealth. I thought I was spending $40. I was actually spending over $1,000 a year. This realization is becoming increasingly common in modern personal finance. As society shifts towards subscription-based services, streaming platforms, fitness apps, cloud storage, software tools, and digital memberships, people are no longer making a few large, visible purchases. Instead, they are making dozens of small, recurring payments that feel insignificant in isolation but become substantial when combined. The result is a hidden financial pattern known as the subscription trap budget, where individuals and families lose track of how much they're truly spending because costs are fragmented, automated, and psychologically minimized. At the core of this issue is the structure of modern consumption. Subscriptions are designed to be effortless. Once a payment method is saved, money is withdrawn automatically without any active decision-making. Because these charges occur on different billing cycles and in small amounts, they rarely trigger emotional or financial awareness. A $5 or $15 charge does not feel meaningful on its own, especially when compared to larger obligations like rent or groceries. However, when multiplied across multiple services and months, these minor charges accumulate into thousands of dollars per year. What makes this system even more powerful is the psychological design behind it. Subscription models reduce the pain of paying by spreading costs over time, making spending feel less impactful than a single large transaction. People naturally evaluate each subscription in isolation, considering $10 for music or $15 for streaming as reasonable on their own, without mentally aggregating the total. This fragmentation creates an illusion of affordability, even when the combined expense is financially significant. Over time, mental habits reinforce the trap. Many users keep subscriptions just in case, driven by loss aversion, the fear of canceling something that might be useful in the future. Others rely on convenience bias, avoiding cancellation simply because the process requires effort. Free trials further intensify the issue, as users sign up with good intentions but forget to cancel before automatic billing begins. These behaviors gradually build what is known as subscription creep, where the number of active subscriptions increases silently over months and years. When bank statements are finally reviewed in full, the illusion breaks. What appears to be a manageable set of small expenses often reveals a surprising total. A typical household may discover charges spread across entertainment, fitness, productivity tools, storage services, and premium apps, easily reaching $150 to $200 per month. On an annual basis, this translates to $1,800 to $2,400, money that is often untracked and underestimated because it never appears as a single obvious expense. The deeper issue is not only the amount spent, but the lack of awareness of how efficiently that money is used. Some services may be used daily and provide strong value, while others remain unused for months. When measured through cost-per-use analysis, the imbalance becomes clear. Frequently used services justify their cost, while inactive subscriptions represent pure financial leakage. Yet because all subscriptions feel equally small, this distinction is rarely made in real time. Beyond immediate spending, the subscription trap also carries an opportunity cost that is often ignored. Money allocated to unused or low-value subscriptions is not just spent. It is removed from potential investment, savings, or debt reduction. Over years, even modest monthly inefficiencies can compound into significant lost financial growth. What seems like a harmless $10 charge today can represent hundreds or even thousands of dollars in future value when considered through long-term financial planning. Families are especially vulnerable to this pattern because subscriptions are often added independently by different members of the household. One person subscribes to entertainment, another to music, another to fitness or productivity tools. Because there is no centralized review, overlapping services and forgotten renewals accumulate naturally. Without coordination, the household budget slowly expands without deliberate intention, creating financial leakage that remains invisible until carefully examined. The most important factor sustaining this cycle is the lack of regular auditing. Since subscriptions are designed to operate passively, they continue indefinitely unless actively reviewed. When individuals finally conduct a structured audit, reviewing statements, listing recurring charges, and questioning usage patterns, they often discover that a significant portion of their monthly expenses provides little to no value. In many cases, eliminating unused subscriptions results in immediate financial improvement without any change in lifestyle or income. However, several common mistakes keep people trapped in this system. Small charges are ignored because they feel trivial, yet collectively they form a major expense category. Annual renewals are forgotten because they do not appear monthly. Duplicate services go unnoticed because they are purchased by different family members. Most importantly, many individuals never evaluate subscriptions as a whole, allowing fragmentation to hide the true scale of spending. Ultimately, the subscription trap is not a failure of discipline, but a failure of visibility. The system is designed to distribute costs in a way that avoids attention, while human psychology naturally minimizes repeated small losses. The solution is not to eliminate subscriptions entirely, but to bring them back into conscious awareness through regular review and intentional decision-making. Once visibility is restored, control returns. And for many people, the most surprising discovery is that financial improvement does not require earning more money. It simply requires stopping the money that is already quietly leaving. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will cover weekend spending problems and how weekend destroyed a monthly budget. If this video helped you understand budgeting better, subscribe to Budget and Build for more beginner-friendly finance tutorials.